an intern, an employee, an assistant, okay, someone that can manage your calendar, do all the things that you needed to do, and also make you monies on the back end, and make it even your personal assistant. So everybody and their mama have been talking about AI, right? We are all hearing the buzzing about it. And it seems like it's just futuristic, but to be honest with you, it's already here, right? It isn't the future. AI is already here and it's not going anywhere. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down 21 practical things that you should be utilizing AI for. I'm going to be utilizing my phone to keep me on task because there is a lot to cover. And I'm going to tell you, some of these things I know most of you guys aren't doing. First and foremost, we have coding and debugging. AI writes snippets, explains code, and even fix bugs. You don't need to be a pro to build something functional. So let's go ahead and hop into AI and how I've utilized AI code. Code specific presentations so that they're more interactive. So you can actually go into ChatGPT, tell it you want it to create an interactive presentation and just give it a Word doc. Once you upload that Word doc, it'll spit out a code for you. You will then take that code, put it into Canva, and Canva would turn it into an interactive document for you. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. And then create a interactive PowerPoint, and then you place that information in and place it in. Okay, now it'll take it and take all the code data. It'll take a couple of minutes for it to go ahead and generate. So here's what it created. You can actually go through and click on one of the, or what's that bottom here? So it's on the bottom here, and then it will show what's inside of there. So the genetic foundation, right? Epigenetics and its influence, these are clickable, right? So epigenetics influences and antenatal and postnatal. So this is for one of my maternal health projects, but this was all created with AI. If you want to see this done step by step, go put AI code in the comments and I'll go ahead and record a full video on that. So number 2 is meeting analysis. So once you record your meeting and AI transcribes it, you then want to take that transcription, upload it to ChatGPT and have it give you spit out of an email. It can follow up with an email. Hey, here's what we talked about. Here are the action items. Now, there are several different AI tools that are already on the market that will do this for you. I'm the type of person I like to keep my costs low for the amount of tools that I have. So one of the tools that I love that I do this with is Loom. So we actually record our Loom videos. I record our meetings with Loom. That is what I'm trying to say. Record our meetings with Loom. I then take the transcription of that meeting, put it into ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT spits out, an email, a summary, an agenda for our next meeting, so on and so forth, all the things. I work as an AI concierge in my business, so I help a lot of my executive clients do this same thing. I also do it with, my nonprofit and my meetings that I have in Jaw Speaks Digital. So this is definitely one of the other ways that you should be utilizing AI to make your meetings work for you. You're not just having a meeting just to meet. You're having a meeting so that you can take some action on some of the things that you need to have done, and AI is a really great way to do that. The other tools that I love that do a really great job in this space as well are called Read Assistant and Otter.ai. 3, email drafting. We talked about this briefly, but email drafting. No more staring at a blank screen. AI drafts emails and even follows up for you. So what you can do is you can utilize a couple of different tools. There's some tools on the market that you can use that will go in, they'll draft up your emails, and they'll even follow up and send reminders to folks who haven't responded in those emails as well. I am playing around with a couple of different tools. I haven't quite found a tool that works really well for me as of yet. As soon as I find that tool, I will go ahead and do a separate video on it. Number 4 is content repurposing, turning a blog post into 10 TikToks, Reels, or LinkedIn posts. This is one that I do with our executive clients in our AI concierge. What we do is we have a meeting set on the calendar for our clients to meet with us. We then ask them specific questions, or we transcribe one of their webinars and we turn that into a blog post. And then from that blog post, we go ahead and generate TikTok scripts, LinkedIn posts, a Facebook post, Instagram posts, so on and so forth, right? All of the platforms, we hit them all up. And that way they only need to be with us once a month, create the content, and then we take that content and spread it across multiple platforms for them. Talked about number 4 already, so now let's go on to number 5. All right, number 5, video scripting. Just like this one, you give the idea and then AI structures it. So I like to use AI to structure a lot of my videos. As you guys know, I utilize my phone. You may see me looking down. Now, I know that for a lot of people, they like to use teleprompters and all that good stuff. I am not the greatest with teleprompters. I'm okay. And I do use a teleprompter on my phone, but I want my quality to be there. So I utilize my Osmo, and then my phone just gives me the points. So I go through ChatGPT. I just ask it to give me basic bullet points and give me a pretty good hook that I can use, and we take it from there. So you can ask it to generate video scripts. What I specifically do inside of ChatGPT, if I'm looking for a script for TikTok, is I ask it to create a video script for TikTok. So it knows it needs to be short, punchy, and direct and to the point. Then number 6. SEO blog optimization. Titles, keywords, readability, all handled in seconds. AI is really good at this, and SEO blog optimization is something that you actually have to do a lot of research in. So I suggest that if you're going to use ChatGPT for this, or even Perplexity is a really great tool that you can absolutely use instead of ChatGPT if you're just like, you know what, you don't like what ChatGPT spits out, because sometimes it do be tripping, okay? Sometimes chat be on something, I don't know. And you be like, what are you smoking today? Because why? Right? So you do need to find out other tools that might need to support you in that. But don't tell them I said that. Shh. You're still my friend. You're still my friend. Make sure the phone hears me. You're still my friend. I love ChatGPT. Okay? I want to act crazy with me. Number 7, research assistant. So instead of 20 open tabs, get a digest of the top insights. So ChatGPT actually has a research assistant mode that it can go into, and it will go through and research any topic that you give it. So you don't have to continuously search on Google. I still use Google to a certain extent, but to be honest with you, whenever I have a question or I want information, I ChatGPT that bad boy real quick, or Gemini. If I know it's something specific towards like SEO, then I definitely utilize Gemini for more like SEO based. I actually use them together. So they're in a partnership. They just don't know it. They are in a relationship they have no idea about, because I go in, I use ChatGPT to generate the first inklings. And then I use Gemini to follow up to tell me, okay, on Google, what are people searching for? Right. So anyway, research assistant, both Gemini and Google have them, and Perplexity is a really great one to use as well. 8 is social media captions. So platform specific hooks that keep people scrolling. I can tell you that for social media captions, ChatGPT does a really amazing job, but you do have to train it. Perplexity I have not used for captions as of yet. ChatGPT in and of itself does really great. Like I said, you have to train it. You have to tell it what you want. If you get really vanilla, like plainish type captions, then you want to go in and tell it, hey, I need you to speak like Cardi B on this, okay? I need you to be like, hey, yeah, you want all the things in it because you don't want it to just be bland. And sometimes ChatGPT can be a little bland or robotic, and you don't want neither of those. Okay, you want it to be as human and as realistic and as much of your personality as you can. Once you train your chat, though, you can go in and ask for captions and tell it to write in my tone, and it will understand your tone and actually put those captions in your tone. Number 9 is personalized learning. So AI tutors adjust lessons in real time for math, coding, or languages. I cannot tell you how many times we have taken a picture of my kids' homework and be like, how we solve this? And it tells us exactly how to solve it. I use ChatGPT and AI for everything. Okay, listen. The fact that they added in to where we could take a screenshot, okay, I use it for everything. Number 10 is financial tracking. AI apps categorize spending and even forecast budgets. I have not necessarily utilized AI to do any real financial tracking, but I have used it to analyze or to tell me how much all of my totals are, how much, a percentage of the fees are going to be once I have an invoice that's going to be processed. So things like that are very just kind of basic in general that I could probably use a calculator for, but they require too much of my brain power to do that. I go to ChatGPT and just upload and go, screenshot here. Tell me how much it's going to be. Hit screenshot here. Can you tell me how much they're going to take out of this once I get this invoice paid? Right? So that is how I utilize it. Proposal and grant writing. Ooh, I have won so many grants and proposals from ChatGPT. Now that people have caught on, though, you do have to be a bit more careful, because there are some grants or proposals that they are really just, they frown upon it. They feel like you should take the time to actually put it in there. But what people don't understand is that ChatGPT, yes, it is going to elongate it. It is going to clean it up. But essentially, it's still my own thoughts. Essentially, it is still my personality that's being placed into it. It's just that it's just been cleaned up in a little bit on it, right? You know, they just put a little on it to make it shine a bit more, right? So anyway, be careful when you're utilizing it for that. Just make sure you're double checking. Make sure that it also shows your personality and your characteristics within that, and you should be good to go. And you can absolutely use it for proposal and grant writing. 12 is customer service. Chatbots offer 24/7 help without extra staff. This one's amazing. I can't tell you that. Me personally, I am tired of chatbots being on websites. Like, it's popping up going, how can I help you? And I'm like, I didn't ask for no help. I'm just here to pay a bill. I didn't ask for any help, right? So I can say that they get a little bit annoying at times. So you may want to just keep that in mind, that they may get a little bit annoying, right? And that you have them, but also make sure that they aren't just popping up for no reason, right? But there's this particular way that you can use chats. Now, we have had a chat on one of my other sites for one of my other businesses, our nonprofit venture, and it's done amazing. It's been great. It's been a great help. So just take it, use your due diligence, really research if the audience actually needs it or not, and how it should respond and react, so that it responds and reacts in a human voice and it's not so robotic. Number 13, brainstorming ideas, from business names to dinner recipes. Abso-freaking-lutely. Have you been utilizing ChatGPT to tell you what your 7-day menu should be for your family? Raise your hand if you have ever done that. I have. Okay, I'm like, hey, 7 days, what are we eating? Okay, and then I got to go back and tell it 7 days. Now make this for Black people. put in Black people recipes, and I'm just keeping it real, right? If you're not Black and you're watching this, no shade, I'm just keeping it real. Right? So I'm looking, and then I also have to tell it, because sometimes it'll go completely left, and I have to tell it, no, we want to mix in different cultures and different types of food. It ain't gonna just be spaghetti every night, right? Or chicken or whatever else it kind of come up with, but be coming up with some stuff. On to number 14, presentations and slides. Oh, I love it. Gamma is number one. Number one tool I use for presentation and slides is Gamma. Secondly, there is another one. I think it's called Slides.ai. Don't quote me on that. And then there's a third one that I absolutely love. I'll go ahead and place it on the screen here, but I can't remember the name of it. I have to go and look it up. Those particular tools are amazing at creating your slides and your presentations, and also has a place for you to put your speaker notes. Of course, Canva does it as well, and with the new Canva AI, you can create it, but I can say that it doesn't look as good as these other ones that I just mentioned, especially Gamma. 15, time audits. So what you can do with the time audits is you can upload your calendar to see where your hours really go. So you can upload your calendar to AI, and then AI will scan your calendar and see exactly where you're spending your most amount of time at. This is a great idea. We actually do offer an AI audit. I find that you do need a human to assist in this. Okay, you can upload it to AI. AI is going to take it, but then there's also these inflections that need a human eyeball to take a look at, or a human's understanding, in order for you to create a calendar moving forward that really optimizes your time, especially when you're trying to spend time with family, so on and so forth. So we offer an AI time audit. If you want that, it's down linked in the description via our AI Concierge. So feel free to grab that if you need it. If not, go ahead and upload your Google Calendar to ChatGPT and keep it rolling, sister. 16. Resume and cover letters tailored for each job description. So there is an AI that I use for the resumes that I create for my kids and it is called ResumeUp.ai. I had to type it in and go take a look. So ResumeUp.ai is an amazing tool. I absolutely love it. I got it on AppSumo. Thank you, AppSumo. Peace. All right. And it is amazing. I love this thinking tool. You go in, you can create cover letters, resumes, update the resumes. It'll tell you where you've fallen off, where you're falling short, where you need to make stronger, all the good things. It is amazing. All right. Number 17, image creation. Oh, yes. Image creation. I'm also going to add to this too, because I don't see it on here, and I'm going to make it another number and then move something else. Okay. And then 18 is video creation. Okay. AI is amazeballs at doing that. Now, there is a function on Canva that you can go in and you can just type in, create a video about this. The more information you give it, the better the video comes out. So do know that with any prompt, really. The more information, the more detailed you can get, the better your image or your video is going to come out. But you can go onto Canva, create your images. You can use Google, Gemini. I love Gemini and VO. Is it VO3 or VOE? VOE, VO3. It's VO3. Okay, VEO3. All right. VO3 is amazeballs at creating really great video. Again, you do need to be as descriptive as possible in order to get a good video out of that bad boy, or you're going to be looking crazy and you're going to be like, oh yeah. And you can only generate, I think it's 3 videos a day for free. And then after that, you have to pay for credits. I recommend that you sign up for another tool I absolutely love. And I'm only going to tell my people here what that tool is. I'm only going to tell my people here because y'all my people. But you can actually go to a tool called Halio, however you say the name of that thing, okay? But it's right here. This is how you spell it. All right, so you go to that app. You can upload a photo there, and it will turn it into a video. So I kind of meshed together 18 and 19, but you can create a photo, or you can create a video, or you can create a photo, and then take that photo and create a video from that photo. And it is amazeballs. This is one that I created here, and this is another one I created. And I'll show you one more. This one. I know. Amazing. Freaking amazing. All right. Number 19 is podcast production. So AI edits audio, removes noises, and suggests show titles. The best platform that I've seen that has done this is called Gling. Gling is amazing for this. Also, Descript is really good at cleaning up the audio. I mean, amazing. If you use Restream for your podcast, you definitely want to use Descript after using Restream. They are automatically connected. They have a partnership going on. They don't together, and the sound quality is about like myself and my co-host. We don't use microphones just because, right? I have one. I use it sometimes I don't. She does not use one. And our quality comes out crisp as I don't know what, like crisp, like a Jerry curl on a bad day. Yeah, I think Jerry curls, when they went dry, that's when a dry Jerry curl, like it's crisp. It's tight. Gling actually gives titles, but Descript doesn't. That's what I would tell you. Descript, if you're watching this, go ahead and please add in a feature to make titles for us, please, because we don't want to do all that work. Thank you. Have a great day. Make sure you contact me to be a sponsor or to sponsor this podcast as well. Okay. So then 20, okay, for language translation from text to real-time voice conversations. There are a lot of AI tools that are on the market right now. Lemon 8. The name of that one tool that I swear all the podcasters always talk about. Let's actually ask AI. What is the name of the platform you can use to create AI voices?
There are several platforms that allow you to create AI voices. Some popular options include Voice.ai, Resemble.ai, and WellSaid Labs. These platforms use advanced voice synthesis technology to generate high quality.
So that was language translation. And as you can see, I also use AI to tell me what. Then number 21 is daily productivity assistant. From reminders to accountability check-ins, AI becomes your coach. I absolutely agree with this. So, daily productivity assistant, what you can do is you can actually go into AI, you can go into ChatGPT, and you can set up reminders. And what those reminders will do is it will check in with you daily or send you content daily. I have it send me content of trending topics for one of my AI characters that I have. And it sends me those topics, and then I go in, grab the topic daily, take a screenshot of it, tell it to create a script, and boom, bam, boom, bada boom, bada boom, it's done, right? I actually utilize, what's the girl's name? Alexa. So I utilize Alexa to do that because I just find that it's easier for me to have it connected. It's also connected to my phone. I have the Alexa app on my phone, and then they talk and they remind me of things, right? And I'll tell it, remind me I have a meeting in 30 minutes. Remind me to go pick up the kids, blah, 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 right? So then it will send me the different reminders. You can do the same thing with ChatGPT. So that was all 21. Whew. Good Lord. Snoopy, that was a lot. Wipe my brow. Wipe my brow. Okay. 21 ways AI makes you more productive, creative, and profitable. Okay? Don't just watch AI change the world. Actually use it to change your own world. If this video was helpful to you in any way, go ahead and drop a comment down below and say helpful. If you are like me and you have 150 million, trillion, gazillion ideas, or you jump from side, you are in the past, you jump from side hustle to side hustle to side hustle, started 1,020,000 things, and then dropped each and every one of them, and you need assistance with picking up your actual hustle and what you should be doing with your life, go ahead and access my custom ChatGPT. It is down in the comment section. It is only $1. All right, because I believe you invest in people. When you open your hand, you receive, and you give, and you also receive. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.